Hare Krishna. We all want to be happy, but why do we care about happiness? What do we think makes us happy and what actually does make us happy? There are countless ideas about what happiness is and how we can get some. His Grace Vanamali Prabhuji will give discourse to make our life content and happy. Our speaker, His Grace Vanamali Prabhuji, holds a bachelor degree of science in physics. Before joining in ISKCON, he was serving as a military officer in Indian Army. He joined the International Society for Krishna Consciousness in the year 1996. And in the year 1998, he joined Brahmachari Ashram in Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari Temple, Juhu, in Mumbai. He is a disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, who is a senior disciple of Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON. He was a former vice president of ISKCON Meera Road Temple and presently serving as a counselor to congregations. He also does preaching programs for youth all over Mumbai, Thane and some parts of Rajasthan like Udaipur and Bhilwara. He also travels to East Africa for preaching. So let us hear nectar from his mouth. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. International Society for Krishna Consciousness welcomes all of you for this happiness course. Please accept the blessings of Lord Shri Krishna and mercy of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Our course on happiness is based on the statement by the founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. We want to give that kind of happiness which is ever increasing, unlimited, uninterrupted, never exhausting. That kind of happiness is what we want to give people. This is our mission. Yes, in the previous session we saw that we require that kind of happiness, unlimited, ever increasing. That's our birthright. We are qualified to achieve that happiness. We are eligible to get that kind of happiness. And we also saw the source of happiness is the supreme source, that is God. God is the source of unlimited, ever increasing, uninterrupted happiness. Now that we saw that God is source of happiness and God, to understand, to experience God, we require intelligence. Now we go ahead to see who is God. From the word God we can understand, like the word God starts with G, that is the supreme source. That means the source of everything but does not have a source is the supreme source, that is God. And O stands for the operator, the supreme operator, one who operates everything, everybody, but for whom there is no operator, one who controls everything but cannot be controlled by anyone, is a supreme operator. For example, in a small classroom, in a school, in a small class, which is controlled by the class monitor, and the class monitor is controlled by the class teacher, and the class teacher is controlled by the headmaster. A headmaster is controlled by the principal, and the principal is controlled by the trustee, and the trustee is controlled by the vice chancellor, and the vice chancellor is controlled by the education minister, and the education minister is controlled by the prime minister, and the prime minister is controlled by time. 5 years he has to change, or before that he has to change. and time is controlled by God, and God is not controlled by anyone. So God is the supreme controller. How can he control everything? Who can control everything? We may say that I can control, you can control. So if somebody says who is God, uh, or if somebody thinks that who can be God, can I be God, can you be God, can all of us be God, then the answer is that if I am God, you are God, of all of us are God, then we should have some qualification that we should be the supreme controller. How is it that one can control everything? One can control everything by having some qualities. There are 6 opulences which should be incomplete, in abundance for all time, by which one can control everybody, one can attract everybody, one can control everybody. For example, we get attracted to beautiful people, beautiful things. We get attracted to famous people. We get attracted to strong people. We get attracted to knowledgeable people. We get attracted to people with renunciation. There are 6 kinds of opulences mentioned in the scriptures by which one get attracted. So if I am God, you are God, we are God, then we should possess all these 6 opulences incomplete for all time. They are Aishwaryasa, Samagrayasa, Viryasa, Yashashri, Jnana, Vairagya, Astikam, Sadbhag, Iti, Ingam. So these are the 6 opulences which has to be incomplete so that we can call that person as God. Aishwaryasa, wealth. We get attracted to wealthy people. A man with lot of wealth, if he comes, Bill Gates for example, comes here, immediately people get attracted because we see, wow, in a very less time, in this lifetime, he has made so much money. Maybe little money I can get. With money, people get attracted, and we can control the people who come to us. So in this way, one can control people. Wealth we get. But can we say that we have all the wealth for all the time? We may say, yes, I have wealth, but we have wealth for some time, but not for all time. So God is one who has got wealth in abundance for all time, in the past, present, and in future. Such a person will be called as God. So we can analyze this. Do we have that kind of wealth? Strength. When we see people with strength, Arnold Schwarzenegger, we say, wow, so much strength he has got. So we get attracted to strong people. Strength attracts people, and we say, yes, we get connected. We say that we are connected to a strong person so that nobody messes up with us. We will say, yes, we have got connection with a strong person. Yes, strength attracts. But if I say that I have all the strength for all the time, then I can call myself as God. But we see that in our life, we have strength for some time, not for all time. We have wealth for some time, but not for all time. Similarly, strength we have for some time. So let us analyze that. Do we possess strength for all time and in abundance? If yes, then one can be called as God. Beauty. A beautiful person comes, we get attracted. Yes, The we get attracted to Miss Universe. People get attracted. Miss Universe comes, the most beautiful person, a beautiful actress comes. People get attracted. Aishwarya Rai, if she comes, people get attracted because beauty attracts. So we may say that we have beauty, but to call ourselves as God, then we should possess beauty in abundance. We should be beautiful now, and we should be beautiful in the past and also in future. If we fulfill this, then we can call ourselves as God, because God is one who possesses all beauty for all time. We may be beautiful now, or we might have been beautiful in our childhood, or one may be beautiful in old age, but we find that we are not beautiful for all time. So let us analyze this aspect also. If one says that he is God, then he should be all famous. We get attracted to famous people. If a cricketer comes, a basketball player comes, or a football player comes, or a big actor comes who is very famous, like Amitabh Bachchan is famous, or Sachin Tendulkar is famous, and he comes, we like to get attracted. It's natural. So people get attracted to famous people. If we say that I am God or your God, then the thing is we should have fame in abundance for all time, the past, present and future. Then we can call ourselves as God. And if we say that we are God, then we should possess knowledge in abundance. So much knowledge that not only in the present, knowledge of the past, we should have knowledge of the future also. So that kind of knowledge, if one possesses, one can be called as God. Yes, knowledge attracts people. We find that intelligent people like Isaac Newton, they are so knowledgeable, people get attracted. Wow, they are so brilliant. They have got answers for many queries or mysteries of this universe. Einstein, people get attracted to brilliant, intelligent people. But if we call ourselves as God, then it means that we should possess all knowledge for all time. Then comes, with all these wonderful qualities, a person should also have renunciation for all time, not for some time. We may possess renunciation for some time. We may get frustrated, or we may get fed up of something, and will say, I don't want this cloth, but I don't want to eat, I am fresh, I am not, but we cannot stay away with food or cloth for a long time. So renunciation may be there in our life for some time, but one who says is God should have renunciation for all time, and that too in abundance. So let us see who can be God, who can fulfill all these 6 qualifications. We see that God is one who possesses all wealth. We may say in our life that we have wealth. We say that we have wealth, but we cannot say we have all the wealth for all the time. Yeah, but we say that yes, we came empty handed and we go empty handed, but we cannot say that we have all the wealth for all the time. We cannot say that we have all the beauty for all the time. There are people who are beautiful, but some people are beautiful in the childhood, some people are beautiful in the youth, and some people are beautiful in their old age. But we see that we cannot say that we were beautiful for all the time. So in this way, if we analyze, we find that we possess one quality then we lack in another quality. In this way, we cannot say we possess all the 6 qualities for all the time. Once in London, in England, there was a very beautiful actress called Elizabeth Taylor, and the contemporary in the same time there was a very intelligent author, writer, George Bernard Shaw. Elizabeth Taylor is very beautiful, known for her beauty. George Bernard Shaw is known for his intelligent write-ups. So Elizabeth Taylor put up proposal saying that if you, who is very intelligent, and me, who is very beautiful, come together, our child by God's grace will be very intelligent and very beautiful. So this was a proposal, and George Bernard Shaw was very intelligent, and he said that yeah, that is true, but somehow he was not into this kind of proposal. He didn't wanted to say yes, but he could not say no also. He wrote an intelligent letter back. Your proposal is very interesting, that the child will become, who may come, may be as beautiful as you are and as intelligent as me. But if, just think, if the child who comes becomes as beautiful as I am and as intelligent as you are, then what will happen? So Elizabeth Taylor got the answer. It means that Elizabeth Taylor is beautiful, but somehow she was lacking in one aspect. And George Bernard Shaw, he is intelligent, but he accepts that he is not so beautiful. So in this way, we may have one quality in abundance, but we may lack in other. But God is one who possesses all these 6 qualities incomplete for all the time. And if we analyze, then we will find from the scriptures that there is only one person who can fulfill all these 6 qualities of wealth, strength, beauty, knowledge, fame and renunciation incomplete for all the time, and that person is Krishna. Krishna, the word means that one who attracts everybody. And when we speak of the beauty, then we will see that Krishna possesses all the beauty. When Krishna was in Vrindavan, he was so beautiful, he was so beautiful. The baby Krishna was with Mother Yashoda. The whole of the village, Vrindavan, they used to make excuse and come and see Krishna. We may have our child who is so beautiful, but attract our own family, but not all of the neighborhood or all of the city. But Krishna was so beautiful, so beautiful. Krishna is so beautiful that even at the age of 125 in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he looked so fresh and beautiful, as if a boy who is fresh in his youth. So Krishna is called as Nava Yovanam Cha. He is ever youthful and fresh. He was looking so beautiful. Krishna is so beautiful that it is said that he can attract millions and millions of cupids. Cupid is Madan, the demigod of attracting people. In this world, one person gets attracted to other person, that a girl gets attracted to a boy and a boy gets attracted to a girl. This is because of the power of Cupid. In this way, Cupid can influence thousands and millions of people of this world. But Krishna is so beautiful that he can influence millions and millions of Cupid. That is the beauty of Krishna. Krishna was beautiful, is beautiful, and will remain beautiful. And whatever beauty we have in our life is coming from Krishna. Wealth. When we talk of wealth, Krishna had 16,108 wives, and with each wife he had so many 10 sons and 1 daughter. And for each wife he had big bungalows with beautiful swimming pools and lawns and gardens and many servants. And to maintain them, Krishna did not have to work hard. He had to pay EMI for each of the bungalows, or he had to take loan to construct this bungalow. He did it very naturally, and in each bungalow he used to give donation to the brahmanas who came. He used to give bag full of gold coins, thousands of cows and elephants decorated with wonderful ornaments and jewels. That is the wealth. If somebody says, I am God, then we should say, please get married to 16,108 wives, maintain them. If not, at least get married to 16 and maintain them. Then we will call God. Similarly, Krishna is full of strength. When we speak of strength, Krishna lifted the mountain called Govardhan at the age of 7. And to lift this mountain Govardhan, he did not have to eat vitamin tablets or almonds or go to the gym. He naturally lifted, like a small baby lifts a flower, or the elephant with the tusk lifts a flower, lotus. And he lifted it for 7 days and 7 nights. And that mountain is called as Govardhan. Today also it exists. It is 21 kilometers in circumference. So now if anyone calls that I am God, then we can say, yes, Mr. God, come lift this mountain, and for 7 days and 7 nights. If not, for 7 minutes. If not Govardhan, at least lift this table and become this table dhari for 7 hours. So we understand who is Mr. God. Similarly, there are other qualities which Krishna possesses, by which he attracts everyone in this world, and with this he proves that he is God. We will see the other qualities of in Krishna in the coming session. Then understand that Krishna is the supreme source and the supreme controller, from whom comes all the happiness, and we want that kind of happiness. So we have to understand that Krishna is the source of happiness, and we have to get connected to that source of happiness. So please come for the next session and understand Krishna is God and get connected to Krishna. Hare Krishna.